Picture this, if you will. It's a Tuesday. I was there, hunched over my laptop, the glow of the screen illuminating my face. A hot new coin, let's call it unobtainium coin, was doing the cha-cha on the charts. It was dipping, just enough, presenting that golden, shimmering buy now or forever hold your peace moment. My heart was pounding, my palms were sweaty. This was it, my moment to shine. I had my order ready. The amount was set. My finger hovered over the buy button. And then, it happened. The betrayal. The Wi-Fi signal, that fickle friend, decided to take an unscheduled vacation. The little loading icon, that spinning circle of doom, appeared. It spun and spun and spun. My click, it went nowhere. The price of unobtainium coin, meanwhile, rocketed upwards. The perfect entry point vanished. Gone, like a magician's rabbit. But instead of applause, there was just the sound of my soul quietly weeping. Now why all this fuss about internet speed? Isn't trading just clicking a few buttons? Oh, you sweet summer child. If only it were that simple. Crypto trading isn't like buying a sensible pair of trousers from a department store. No, it's more like trying to catch a specific, very valuable, and incredibly skittish firefly in a hurricane. The market moves at a blistering pace, prices can swing wildly up and down, it's volatile, it's unpredictable, and it waits for absolutely no one. Think about it. These digital coins fluctuate second by second. A piece of news from halfway across the world can send a coin soaring or plummeting before you've even finished reading the headline. If your internet is chugging along like an old steam train while everyone else is on a Japanese bullet train, you are, to put it politely, at a significant disadvantage. The core of the issue is that opportunities in crypto are fleeting. They are tiny windows that open and slam shut with alarming speed. Let's delve into the specific agonies, shall we? The common soul-crushing issues that plague the crypto trader cursed with sluggish Wi-Fi. First up, we have the lagging charts. You're trying to make informed decisions based on real-time data, but your chart is displaying prices from, what feels like, the Jurassic period. You see a pattern forming, a breakout imminent, only to realize your screen is 5 minutes behind the actual market. It's like trying to navigate a maze using a map drawn by a toddler. Then there's the infamous transaction failed message. This little gem usually pops up after you've painstakingly waited for your slow connection to process your order. Why did it fail? Was it the internet? Was it Mercury in retrograde? The platform rarely gives you a satisfying answer, it just leaves you there, staring at the screen, a cocktail of confusion and fury brewing within. And who could forget the infinite loading screen? This usually appears when you need to act. Perhaps a coin is tanking and you need to sell, like yesterday, or maybe it's surging and you want to jump in, but no. Section 4. The existential crisis of a lagging trade, send help and better Wi-Fi. There's a unique kind of helplessness that washes over you when your technology, the very tool you rely on, decides to betray you at the most critical moment. You're there, ready to make your move, your strategy perfectly aligned, and then, nothing. Your commands vanish into the digital void, your screen freezes, and you're left staring blankly. A captain whose ship has suddenly decided to ignore the rudder entirely. It's a profound sense of powerlessness. You can shout at the screen, you can plead with the Wi-Fi gods, you can even try a little interpretive dance to appease the router, but it rarely helps. Though the dance might amuse your pets. Section 5 Operation De-Turtlefy, your internet practical tips for the bandwidth challenged trader. Alright, enough wallowing in our shared misery. What can we actually about this nightmare scenario apart from shaking our fists at the sky? Well, there are a few practical, if somewhat unglamorous, steps you can take. First, the blindingly obvious. Try moving closer to your Wi-Fi router. I know, it sounds too simple, but sometimes that little box is just feeling a bit lonely, and needs you to be physically nearer for it to perform optimally. Think of it as giving your router a comforting hug, but with radio waves. If you can, try to ensure there aren't too many walls or large metal objects between you and it. Next up, and this is a big one, consider the ancient mystical power of the Ethernet cable. Yes, that plastic-coated wire that tethers you to the wall like some sort of pre-wireless cave person. It might feel like a step back in time, but a wired connection is almost always more stable and faster than Wi-Fi. It bypasses all the atmospheric interference, the neighbor's microwave, the bad vibes in the air. So, if your trading setup allows, plug that bad boy in. It might not look as cool, but your blood pressure and potentially your crypto wallet will thank you for it. It's the sensible, reliable Volvo of internet connections. Another crucial tip: try to minimize other internet usage in your household while you're actively trading. Section 6. Embracing the chaos. Trading onwards, hopefully with fewer loading bars. So, there you have it. Crypto trading on slow Wi-Fi is without a doubt a special kind of digital purgatory. It's frustrating, it's nerve-wracking, and it can make you want to throw your expensive electronics out of the nearest window. We've commiserated over the spinning wheels of doom, the failed transactions, and the sheer, unadulterated rage that only a lagging internet connection at a critical moment can inspire. It's a shared trauma for many an aspiring crypto mogul, a modern-day tale of woe played out on flickering screens and unreliable networks. But it's not an entirely hopeless situation, which is nice. The tips we've discussed, cuddling up to your router, embracing the retro charm of an Ethernet cable, politely asking your family to pause their internet gluttony, or even upgrading your gear, they aren't magic bullets. They won't suddenly transform your sluggish connection into a fiber optic dream overnight, nor will they guarantee you'll pick the next Bitcoin. However, they can genuinely help to mitigate some of the worst frustrations. They can make your trading experience a little smoother, a little less prone to those heart-stopping moments of digital betrayal. Every millisecond counts, after all. The dream, of course, is seamless, instantaneous trading where our commands are executed flawlessly, and our charts update in true real time. Perhaps one day ubiquitous, super-fast internet will make all these woes a distant memory. We can only hope.